Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. Back at it, playing a season when Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run. This one's been dragging out for a while. It's just a 26-game season. Sometimes this happens when I start a season, but I've yet to give up on a season I've started on the channel, so that's the good thing. Got rid of the mic. I'm using the laptop mic for this one. Just got sick of the thing in my face, and it seems to be really sensitive as far as making noise, so hopefully this does the trick. We're getting one in the AM. 16-5 in the American League. Definitely the best record. And best record in the whole MLB. What's up, Full Nelson Tecmo? Let's see what the next game is. So, according to the math here, there's 5 games left in the season. I'm just going to get one in right now. What's up, Stutter and Stick? The daylight savings time as a parent of 2 kids is not really working out for me too well. Instead of being up at 6:30, I'm up at 5:30 now when they wake up. And yeah, it's gonna be tough to get on a stream late when I'm up that early. No energy left. Alright, Troy, that's definitely helpful. Yeah, no, this mic has served its purpose. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's making too much noise. Mariners versus Baltimore Orioles. Alright, let's do this. I would say this game ranks up as one of my all-time favorite baseball games. Far from perfect. And there's plenty of good ones that I haven't experienced yet. But I do like the simpler, straightforward baseball games without all the menus for pitching and the batting cursors and everything. I think that's where it's at. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's terrible. Daylight savings time. Why it exists? From what I know, it exists for the workers. So the workers get up when the sun comes up earlier. Otherwise, they'd be sleeping in. But, yeah, it would be nice if we could do away with it. You know, usually if the clock goes back and you're just a single guy or just married with no kids, it's nice to get that extra hour in. But when everyone's got their own built-in natural clock, it doesn't work out too well. Daylight saving. Thank you for the correction there. Sorry about putting that S. I know stuff like that bothers you, Troy. And then it gets dark super early. You know, around 5 o'clock or so. And then it's going to get worse as the sun drifts away from the land. What's up, Adam? Good to see you on here this morning. Eddie Clayton with the little single. Fastest player on the team. What's up, Deontay Jenks? Didn't get a head start on that one. Oh, at least not a double play. The next Blitz tournament, not sure. Maybe we'll include it in the RSG Championship. I just made the decision that it just exists at my house, not Griffey with the big slug. Oh, that was foul. Last year, I think we had 14 players. We're going to work on... There's a big home run for Griffey. You know, getting the revenue stream up, so eventually in the future we can offer more prize money. We've been at about $500 total the last 2 years, and I think I put in some money myself. And Troy's actually donated $100 once to add on to the prizes. Oh, the ATM machine. I see what you're saying. I definitely, with my current schedule, I get to see the sun come up and also drift away. It might drop. It does. 2-out rally maybe. RPO, run pass option. Back to back. Well, Deontay, here's the thing about the Bulls. I don't really watch. There's a couple reasons for that. Another home run, starting off good here in the first inning. Number one is they took them off regular TV. They were always on TV without cable, WGN, even WCIU growing up. So I could catch a good block of 20 to 30 games per year. I don't pay for cable. There's nothing I want to watch on there. It really is programming. That's why they call it TV programming. So I can't watch the games unless I, bootleg them off the internet, which it's way too much effort, especially how bad they've been. Man, this is just getting big hits. Going for the second, gets in there. The next reason is, the NBA has just taken a turn for the worse of everything that's going on with their medical enforcement. So I just don't support the league at all anymore. I still play the old NBA games. Yeah. I'm doing a stream right now. Ask your mom. You could eat them. Just eat them out of the box.
They need to be washed.
All right, I'm going to wash some blueberries real quick for my daughter. I'm going to give you a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to wash them for you.
If I ain't good at basketball,
This is a big
I'm
bag.
good at extra players.
It is.
2-on-2.
If I
So I
can't,
either have the ball or I'm getting the ball. Some rules like no setting the ball on fire. And I do this. Because it's not my fault everyone's not 7-1.
Hey, play your game. NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. It ain't no sim game.
And I make free throws with 3 points. Because free throws are tough.
The clock will continue to run. 4th down, seconds remaining. They're going to need to call a TO.
Yo, this is T.O.
Game Informer calls it the one football game you must have.
Yeah.
And IGN says it will own your soul. Get ESPN NFL 2K5 from ESPN Video Games.
Hey, how'd you get this number?
Rated E for everyone.
All the trading, all the stats, all the matchups, and if you're lucky, a chance to kiss Lord Stanley's cup. 84-game seasons. NHL 95.
How do you describe a playmaker?
How do you describe a playmaker?
Guy who's clutch.
Who makes the big time plays
In big games, baby.
He pulls guys,
knocks guys, rips guys out of their shoes.
bang, bang.
Boom!
The playmaker makes the catch over the middle.
He better not come across that middle. Edge of your seat to your feet.
He gets the stadium to go off.
And the guy that I'm talking about,
He's an offensive guy.
he's a defensive guy.
Hey, Ray, talk to me on Monday.
What you say, Michael?
Offense, baby. Playmaker, he's a tank.
Sports car.
A semi.
He rips it away with it.
All right, I'm back. 4-0. Start this one off. I've seen some highlights of the Bulls through Twitter. They've definitely had some highlight plays. Looks globetrotter-like. Looks, you know, mostly the guys involved are Lonzo Ball's passing and dunking and passing from Levine and Caruso. So that's about as much as I see. But you can't get into a game unless you test or get your jab. I'm doing good, Eli. Till the end of time. Went through the whole lineup in the first inning. And there's Vinny getting on again. Jose Munoz at the dish. There's no time to react there as the runner on a line drive like that. Griffey, 579. Came up and hit a jack. Good eye right there. On the inside. Big bop. Fielder gets there. Yeah, I mean, as they get people bought into all this stuff, they just make them pay for everything. I don't know when's the next time I'll go to a game. Probably be local. Like softball game or high school football game, something like that. Like one of my coaches growing up was my friend's dad, Ben. And so he knew basketball and he was into it, but he was always into like the high school games. You know, when we were into NBA and college games. And now I really do get that. You know, just following the local talent. The people out there doing it for the love of it. Yeah, I've heard about Bitcoin. What do you want me to say about it? Let me get some insurance runs going here. Right down the middle. It might drop. It does. He gets on. I really wish this game did have the real names of the players. Yeah, that's double play ball. Easy to do in this game. Well, the government tries to regulate just about everything. But Bitcoin is one of those things, and cryptocurrency in general, that in reality makes very little sense as far as needing it for trade, barter, or buying products, because there's no physical component to it. And really, I just see it as a way to get people into the beast system digital currency. So I've never participated in any sort of crypto. I do know that people have done well or have lost money with it, because it's just kind of like the Russian roulette. It's just you're betting on digital currencies. It's not based on a whole lot. But if you got in early with Bitcoin, say like 2011, 2012, and you bought some of it, you've made a fortune. But the whole data or the whole mining thing to calculate how much it's worth just seems like a complete waste of energy and computing. It's just, it makes no sense in reality. But as people get more attached to technology, they're gonna buy into it. I mean, there's tons of advertising and commercials that I see on YouTube telling, you know, about crypto. So it's not this under the radar thing anymore. They want you to buy into it because you'll buy into it thinking it's more free from regulation, and then it'll be regulated, and then you'll be locked into a digital currency, and then they'll attempt to pull away the cash, the paper money, or the coins. All these systems only work while there's trust in them. Bitcoin, crypto's volatile. So we don't got a big slugger up here, Vinny Clayton. Oh man, he got me good on that one. I equate like baseball games like this as easy play. I don't know. I'm sure you guys played beat 'em up style games before. They're pretty mindless for the most part. You just go through them beating up people. You don't have to think a ton about what like buttons you're pressing and combinations. You just let it flow and play. Oh man, the base running's so slow. He waited. Oh, Griffey, grand slam opportunity for 3, 4, 5, or 3 and 4 hitter. Oh, so late on that one. All right, at least he got one more chance with the slugger up here, and he's due. 0 for 2 already. And it drops, and they were running. Good instincts there by the runners. They actually left the base before the ball dropped, which is rare to see from the computer running in this one. Oh, it's deep, but not deep enough. Well, a little bit of insurance. Didn't do the big damage. There's a big slugger, but nothing. The camera moves to the outfield a little slow. But if you don't touch anything, a lot of times the fielders will start moving in position. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely what you're saying, Eli. It's definitely a waste of electricity and power. Like when you have paper money that you're using or coins that are out there, and there's no electrical energy being exchanged in that, although there is energy exchange in most transactions. to use this whole computing system for that energy just seems pointless. I mean, I have seen some estimates where it's taking like large amounts of power. I mean, the percentage I can only guess, but it's like, why? I'm one to think more that the money should be of some value. It doesn't have to be gold or silver, platinum. Could be of something else of value, but with the paper money, as soon as there's lack of trust, there's system collapse, or they take it out, it's not going to be worth anything. Or as you're seeing now with hyperinflation, like one thing that I noticed was a huge price jump from something I just bought from Target is the cat litter. The cat litter I used to buy for the last 3 years is like $8.79, and this last time I bought it's $10.99. Just for something they go to the bathroom in. They're gonna drag minors out of your house. I mean, it's you don't mind Bitcoin though? Yeah, I mean, I would never promote it at all. There's some truth channels that I watch that promote it a lot, and honestly, those ones I kind of stay away from because I get sick of hearing about it. I mean, there's a lot of lying going on today, and almost agendas at every turn. Oh, I got lucky on that one. I was gonna try to go to third, but then I thought different. Jose Munoz. Maybe I should try to hit a homer with them. I usually don't hit down. Oh, they're gonna go. Oh, another Grand Slam opportunity for Ken Griffey Jr. He's already got one homer. Ooh, I don't like that inside. I'll take it. Oh, pop me up. Getting too excited with the bases loaded. Deep, but not deep enough. These two guys had Grand Slam opportunities and did not come through. But this time, Viper gets a shot at it. Man. Another ball. It's deep. Oh, this ball game is over. It's good. I wouldn't put yourself into a box. I wouldn't put yourself into a party. What you want to label yourself, you're going to label anything at all as independent free thinker and go from there. They try very hard for you to put yourself in a tribe and don't think about things on a case-by-case basis. Slash cannon. Well, it's been a while since I played a season game of this, but there's no rust. There's extra bases. I think that's Jack Booty's second double of the game. No batting cursor to worry about, just seeing if the pitch is inside or outside. Couple of hits, big grand slam for Viper. It's probably going to make him player of the game. And that's a deep one. So for those of you who are watching, just what is your favorite baseball game? Baseball video game? Curious to know. There's so many of them out there. It's crazy to think that the main game now, well, there's really two. There's MLB The Show, and there's still that RBI Baseball, which I've played some of and never thought it was that good. It's all right though. At least there's a second option for an MLB game. Could have got a double play there, but didn't see it in time to throw it to first. That's deep. And YouTube doesn't want to show anything. ESPN, MLB 2K5. Hydro Thunder saying I'm staying out of it too, which is wise. Deontay like an MVP 05, that gets brought up a lot. I'm considering putting that in the Retro Sports Gamer Championship. We'll see. I have little to no experience with that game. 7th inning stretch. Same thing with ESPN NFL 2K5. I never really played that one. Or not NFL, and MLB. So Gridiron Masters saying he played one on the Game Gear. Whole nother level of gameplay. Yeah, I wonder what it was. I know there was World Series Baseball on the Game Gear. Pretty much the two. I had like 3 games on the Game Gear. And the batteries would die quick on that thing. But I had NBA Jam TE, NBA Action. Big deep one. But it's just a big pop-up. And one of the Sonic games. I can't remember which one it was, but the picture has Sonic on like a glider. And here we go. Griffey, deep. Oh man, not a good average for Griffey in this one. Only 1 for 5. Getting into the NHL games, buying big box Madden NHL games for PC. They used to make some impressive box sets for the Madden series. Yeah, I remember them. Big, nice boxes. Sometimes they were, I forget the word I'm looking for, but they had like say if Eddie George is on the cover of Madden 2001, like his cutout was like popping out on the box. Like it was really stylish. The only thing with those PC games is just getting them to run properly on all computer software. I know Gridiron Masters was talking about he's got extra laptop to possibly stream some old PC sports games, because that's like one area that I would love to get into, because I did play PC sports games growing up, and but there were a ton of them I didn't explore, and like a lot of them I didn't even know that really had a PC version, like during the time, like, you know, like an NBA Hang Time as a PC version. Never played it. So it would be fun to go back and explore those. Yeah, Eli, I mean, everything right now is messed up. I'm trying, as bad as it is, to be positive and do what I like moving forward, because, I mean, honestly, I've been in a funk for over a year, you know, thinking about all this stuff. Well, I'm trying to get back to recommitting to the channel. Now working for the Mobile Extreme Gaming Bus is fun, going to these parties with a decked out gaming bus. So, I mean, there's a lot of good things to reflect on. It's just the bigger system at hand is making it hard to just function with other people in the society that all have wildly different ideas right now. So I'm thinking back to some of the PC games that I had growing up. I had NBA Inside Drive 2000, NFL Fever, and this ball game is over. We had the Lego Racers game. I think those were the big two sports ones, so there's a lot I didn't get to play. My cousin Slapshot Sean that streams on the channel, their family got into computer games earlier than mine, so I played a lot of their games. Like, they had an NHL on the computer, and I remember them having like NBA Live 95. What else sports? I know I had The Sims. That was kind of fun for a while. As an adult, it would be super hard to get into it. My uncle honestly gave us the game because I think he thought it was cool, but it's like he's already living his life, so why does he need to do it on a computer? Hydro Thunder said he's gonna collect the Madden PC games. Just need to get a laptop that can run them. It's a pain to get them to work on Windows 10. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's a good thing to go for. I mean, one of the Maddens that I have that most people don't, let me just show it to you. I'll go get it real quick. This is the original Madden, John Madden Football on the 3DO. So there's a few different manufacturers for the 3DO, Panasonic being like the main one, but I mean, this is a big box. Let me see, his instructions in here? I don't remember. I only bought this for $6 at the Video Games Then and Now store at its old location. But this is one of the better versions, because 3DO was pretty much like a 32-bit system. So there's a few retro systems I don't have that I would like to get. This is one of them, the 3DO. I was hoping when I got some of this stuff that Polymega was gonna come out sooner than it did and support stuff like the 3DO. It does have Sega CD, so I have a couple Sega CD games, NHL 94 and NBA Jam. I did have Sonic CD, but I ended up selling it because I don't have the system, and that one was worth a little bit more. So, oh, it's fine. You know I can digest the political talk. So yeah, Griffey, that's rare that he had one of his worst hitting games, but he still had 2 RBIs and a home run. Viper was just a monster. 4 for 5, that grand slam. And of course, he's player for the game, even though the pitcher pitched a shutout. So it's a tough call, but grand slam, 4 for 5. I think you deserve it. So in the standings, that's gonna put the Mariners looking 2.5 games up in the division. So looking primed for winning the division and at least definitely getting a wild card, as the two teams that are the best in the league are also Athletics and Rangers in the same division. No one with a losing record in the division. The Angels are 12-11. So that's going to do it for now. Retro Sports Gamer channel amping up. We're going to have... My goal is to have retro sports game streams 5 to 7 times a week. So hopefully we get more contributions from guys like DPS on the channel, Troy, my brother, Slapshot Sean's been pretty consistent. Lumberjack Cracks needs to make a comeback. Green Magic will be in and out. So it'll be fun. And when I have the good energy to do a stream, I'll be on. I still really enjoy playing these old sports games, and I don't think that will ever change. So Deontay's asking for some college basketball, and I don't know if he means that's the games that are going on. But that's gonna do it for me for now. I got some stuff to do. I'm gonna take my daughter to gymnastics, and I'll see you guys